Hello everyone. In this video we are going to solve part 3rd and part 4th of question number 1st. Again you have to find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomial, and after that you have to verify the relation between the zero and the coefficients. So first of all let's find the zeros. This is not in standard form, so first of all make it in standard form, and because you have to find the values of 0, so make this polynomial equals to 0. After that you have to break 7 into 2 parts such that multiplying them will give 18 and subtracting them will give 7. So obviously 9 and 2 are those numbers, so 7 can be written as this. So opening the bracket, this is 9x, this is 2x, this is 3 equals to 0, because here is negative sign, so when bracket is open both the sign are changed. So from these two 3x can be taken common, so here only 2x will remain and here only 3 will remain. So from this you have to take plus 1 as common, so 2x minus 3 will remain inside the bracket. After that from this 2x plus 3 and 2x plus 3 minus 3 is common, so only 3x plus 1 will remain inside the bracket. So clearly if two factors are multiplying and it gives 0, so obviously these two must be equals to 0. So 2x minus 3 must be equals to 0, so 2x is 3 and x value is 3 by 2. So 1 0 of this quadratic polynomial is equals to 3 by 2, and another is, so clearly 3x is equal to minus 1, so the value of x must be minus 1 upon 3. So another 0 of this polynomial is minus 1 upon 3. After that you have to verify the relation between the 0 and the coefficient. So clearly sum of root is basically minus b upon a, means here b is basically the coefficient of x and a is basically the coefficient of x square. So clearly here the sum of root is minus 7 upon 6, because here b is minus 7 and a is 6, and according to us if we add these two, which is 3 by 2 plus minus 1 by 3, or this can be written as 3 by 2 minus 1 upon 3, so this will be equals to 6, and this is 9 minus 2, which is 7 by 6. Clearly here also the sum of root is 7 by 6, and r also the sum of root is equals to 7 by 6. After that you have to find the product. So clearly product is basically c upon a. C is basically this constant term, so which is minus 3 and a is 6. So clearly the product of root must be equals to minus 1 upon 2. So if we multiply these two, so this will be 3 by 2 multiplied by minus 1 upon 3. So clearly 3 can be cancelled by 3. So the product will be minus 1 upon 2. So clearly our product and sum of roots are equal. Similarly, you have to find this number of zeros, you can say the values of 0. Taking 4u as common, so only u plus 2 will remain inside the bracket. So here our two factor multiplying will give equals to 0, so obviously 4u must be equals to 0, so the value of u must be equals to 0, and in another case u plus 2 must be equals to 0, so the value of u must be minus 2. So in this case the value of zeros are 0 and minus 2. So in this case sum of root is basically minus 2, and according to the formula, or you can say the sum of root basically is minus b upon a, and in our case b is coefficient of u, which is 8, and a is basically coefficient of this u square, which is 4. So this is again is equals to minus 2. So clearly the sum of roots are equal. After that you have to find the product of roots. So which is equals to 0, and we know that the product of root is basically c upon a. In this case there is no constant term, so obviously c is equals to 0, and in this case a is equals to 4, so obviously 0 upon something is 0, and again product of root in this case again is are equal. So thank you.